So, welcome back. You haven't seen my beautiful face in a long time. And that's because, well, things happened. I always feel like everyone always say this when they try to start a YouTube channel and then they're gone. And then they come back and they're like, oh my god, sorry I was gone, just life. I don't know, just, sometimes it's hard to, do videos. And what I found was easier is live streaming. So of course, there is a lot of Genshin Impact live streams that you have from me right now. Because I'm addicted to Genshin Impact. So anyway, this video is going to be my September TBR. So let's get into that real quick. I've been a bit more active on my Instagram lately. My Bookstagram account, not my other Instagram. And so I got back onto the TBR challenge thing on Instagram, so these sort of follow along the rules, the lines that they have on there. So one of the challenges is taking place during school time, so I'm going with The Last Confessions of Autumn Casterly. I don't know what really happens in here, I just know it takes place during school. They're twins, and her twin ends up acting up out of the ordinary, because I don't think she acts up often, or if she does it on the DL, but she goes missing. And so her other twin's where's my sister? And then she starts getting I think either feelings or her sister visits her? I don't know. So what it says in the bio is that, okay, yeah, her sister goes missing, and Ivy, I think that's her name, goes looking out, looking for the clues that Autumn has left behind in order to find her. So obviously they are in school. I'm assuming they better be in high school. I'm hoping so, because that's why I'm using this book. It's because it takes place during high school. So yeah, I can't wait to read it, and it is a pretty cover, and I did actually, in fact, meet the author. So it is signed. So I need to get onto this book. Oh yeah, it says happy reading. To Kaylee, happy reading. So I just need to get around to reading this. And I know author events are starting back up now, but where I live at, not many authors come here, sadly, which sucks. Anyway, yeah. Can't wait to read this book. I'm gonna predict my star rating. I think I'm going to give this a 4-star rating, honestly. I have been growing a bit out of young adult. Well, I was never into young adult contemporary, but this is more of a sort of mystery, so maybe I'll like it more than I would if it was a young adult romance. Next we have takes place during work, a workplace environment. So I'm going with Soulmate. I have read the first book, and I bought these two together off a book outlet. So obviously I know the events of what happens in the first book, and since I'm oh, okay. I don't want to spoil it, but I'll probably say that if I did not buy the second book, I probably wouldn't have read this. I probably wouldn't be reading the second book. But I want to give it a shot. Maybe something will happen that I won't feel weird about. Yeah. If I'm going to give this a star rating, I think it's probably going to be a 3-star or 4, maybe 4-star, if it really takes me by surprise. Now, I do in the first book, I did the Korean culture that was being showcased, and this is shown as supposed to be this romance or whatever, which there is romance in it, but it heavily focuses on the fact that she's trying to find her birth mom and her identity, and being Korean American and being in Korea right now to try to find her identity or so. It mostly focuses on that than the romance. And this isn't YA, it's adult. Yeah, new adult. Yeah. So she's probably around my age or so. So yeah. It's a stunning cover though. I'm hoping that this will be a good read. The next challenge was graphic novel, and they said the reason why they're doing graphic novels because in September it's National Comic Day or something like that, National Comic Lovers Day. And so they went with graphic novels, but obviously I'm assuming graphic novels, like they mean like graphic, comic, or manga. I decided just to, stick with a comic, because I haven't read it yet for some reason, and that is Life is Strange, Settling Dust, volume 6. So I am excited to read this. Like, the cover art is like different style than the others, so I don't know if they had to like get a new artist or something for the cover art, or maybe they won to make the cover, but it's I like the style, and I'm excited to read it, which one of these days I'll continue the live stream of Life is Strange. I think I only did 2 episodes. There's like, I think 5 in total, I'm pretty sure, and then obviously there's the rest of the series. I'll get around to it. I swear to God. Don't look at me. I'll get to it. Obviously, I'm going to be giving this probably a 5-star rating. Straight up, I'm probably going to give it a 5-star rating. I think it's going to be good. My cat was laying on my books, so I just kept taking the books out from underneath him, and now he's like, what the fuck? Why did you just take all my books? So I am an idiot, and I forgot to mention this beauty. This beauty is going with the challenge for character or protagonist older than you. So he is like 800 something years old or something like that. He was a prince. He died, ascended godhood, and he failed, and then went back to the mortal realm, but then he ascended godhood once more, and then he was sent back to the mortal realm, and then he extended godhood once more, and they're like, you're banished, like, you can't come back up here. And they send him back as a god, and it's gay. So, yeah, that's the other book I'll be reading. I can't believe I forgot about it. So, the other challenge is literary fiction. Now, I tried my hardest to think of what book I had that's literary fiction. Basically, what they explained was that literary fiction is a book that's mainly focused on character development and not like a plot. But I have no books. The only book that I think that I own that focuses only on characters is something I've already read. And I'm not gonna reread it, at least not now. There's another one, it's more of a heavy topic, but I don't know if it's because of a heavy topic it counts as literary fiction. I don't know. So I will be skipping that prompt, and instead, what I'm going to have in placement for it is probably going to be Nancy Drew Volume 1. As you see, I am currently in the middle of it, because this was part of their last month's prompt. It was thriller, I think. Now, I bend the rules a little, because it's not exactly a thriller, it's more of a mystery, because, it's Nancy Drew, she doesn't deal with, killers. At least in this book series. And I did read some short, little Nancy Drew novels recently, and they didn't deal with murders, but mainly because I picked them out because they dealt with ghost-related things. I'm going to finish this one. At first, when I bought this, I thought it was a graphic novel. It said volume 1, so I'm like, oh, it's a graphic novel of Nancy Drew, that's awesome. And then it came in, and I was like, that's not a graphic novel. But, introduced me to the world of Nancy Drew, and I really liked the TV show, so, which, by the way, I am getting another order, and that's another Nancy Drew book, but it's like a prequel called The Curse of the Television Series, so I'm excited to get to that. First I'll read this, and then volume 2. Obviously, since I already read the first, because there's 3 novellas in here, 3 stories in this, I read the first one already, so I know the star rating given to that, but I think in total I'll give this book probably either 3.5 or a 4-star rating. The next book I plan to read, which I'm actually already listening to the audiobook for, is These Feathered Flames. I've owned this book for a few months, almost probably a year, close to it. I got it off of Etsy, the creator this. Is it signed? It is signed. So it is signed. I forgot. Magic demands payment. So basically what it's about is, in, I think it's like sort of like Russian based. Like they live in a very cold climate. They riding bears, not horses. And there's the queen and then the firebird. And when a queen gives birth to twins, once they become to the age of like 10 or so, they go through a test thing that like leads to show which they're gonna be, the firebird or the next queen. And obviously queens don't always give birth to twins all the time, so like the firebird becomes immortal until the next twins come along and that firebird trains that new firebird. So we're in the perspective of the new firebird, and in the beginning we're seeing like her like doing like with the old firebird, and in this area is like the firebird extracts payment of magic. So like if you do magic without payment, the firebird comes to basically hunt you down and gets that payment instead, which in the beginning it's a little girl's arm. So and now magic is slowly leaving this country, and the firebird is still all powerful. So like the church are saying like, oh, we should, you know, do something like get the firebird and use her as a source of our magic now. I mean, that's what like it was a little that's what they said in the very beginning, was like, this is what we should do. Anyway, so yeah, I think, I mean, it's a decent story so far. I think this is my first like non-Asian book, and well, I can't say that because I'm reading Nancy Drew right now. But I've been really like sticking to Asian reads for like all of this year. Alright, thank you for watching. That is going to be my September TBR. It is my birthday month. Oh my god, it's my birthday month. I'm going to be... Makes me want to cry just thinking. I'm going to be 26. I'm getting old. Oh my god, I'm getting older. I don't like this. Can I revoke my age status? Can I please become an immortal vampire? That's all I want, is to be immortal. Like, I want to be young and beautiful always. And I know, obviously, like, getting closer to the age of 30, that's not old at all. Like, that's not old. But, like, just aging makes me so much aware of how much I'm aging. Like, I've already noticed I'm getting, like, fake wrinkles in my forehead, bruh. I need to get into my scare routine, like, right now, like, because I don't have one. The only thing I have is, like, literally some face wash, so I can have a clean face. It's gonna be my birthday this month, so I probably most likely will have birthday stream, maybe a birthday video, that's, like, what I'm doing that day, or, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Which my birthday's on the 23rd, so we got half the month to get there. God, I'm sweating. And not because this is a velvet dress, but because I'm getting old. Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, thank you for watching this book haul. I hope you enjoyed the books that I have picked out for this month. I'm so excited for spooky time. So my spooky decorations are mostly up there because I really don't have room with these pins. So what I'm wanting to do is like take these pins and like put them in a binder, and then put my spooky decoration on my shelves, which will stay year long because I'm vibing with like my white shelves and then adding black decor. I think that's gonna be great. Anyway, so yeah. Sorry about the blabber on at the end. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video, and I hope you come back to future videos if I can get to them. I know I will continue to live stream. That is a guarantee, like once a week probably, maybe more depending on if I get the time. I've now changed my scheduling at my job. Well, technically I haven't yet. I still have to send out the text to my manager. But I may be working mornings now, so I'll probably be able to do my live streams now in the evenings than what I've been doing in the mornings, because in the mornings I haven't been getting a lot of views, but the times that I streamed in the evenings have been getting a lot more views, i.e. with my friend slash wife. For some reason, we're getting a lot more views. I don't know if it's because I'm talking a lot more and I have someone to talk with instead of me just being by myself. But yeah, anyway, see you in the next video. Bye.